Your hips and shoulders should move when you walk and when you run. They should not stay static. An issue that a lot of athletes have is that, a lot of people in general actually, is that our hips tend to get really locked up over time. And what that does is it shortens our stride and it makes our walking and our running less efficient and more injury prone, because then you'll have like muscles and body parts jumping in to do jobs that they weren't meant to do. So if we are peeling all this back and saying, what are our hips and shoulders supposed to do when we're walking or running? It's this motion with the pelvis, where the pelvis, it rotates side to side. And so we want our hips to be unlocked enough that our pelvis is able to do this when we're walking and running forward, and then our shoulders move together with that. My dog is here because she's afraid of the thunderstorms that are happening outside. This is Maya. She's a cameo in our video because she's not interested in moving. You hear the thunder, huh? Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We are on our knees, ideally on carpet. You can do this walking, but I find that when we're learning a new movement pattern, to give your brain something different that you don't normally do will help you learn it. It'll help you get out of whatever patterning you're already in. So as we're walking forward on our knees, so notice the first thing I did was, as I shifted my right knee or leg forward, then I shift my right shoulder back, and my torso is pointing toward the lead leg. And then I'm going to shift this way, so my right or my left knee came forward, and then my torso shifted to the left, my left shoulder went back, right? So this motion here is the dynamic that you want to have coming into both your walking and your running. And it can help to like just put your hands on your thighs like this and then just let your hands rotate. Because sometimes when we're walking and running, our hands or arms will move so much that they throw us out of pattern. So we're trying to learn this central pattern, which is what our hips and shoulders are doing, and our torso, and take your hands out of it while you're learning. And so then we can also do it backwards. And so notice that even as I went backwards, my torso is still pointing toward the leg that is in front. So as I'm shifting back, looks like this. Shifting forward, looks like this. And so if you reach down, if you notice that what's happening is, if I use my hands on my thighs and I reach down this way, then this shoulder naturally starts to go back, and now you have this diagonal line, which is the fascial chain that we want, the fascial chain that we're opening up when we flow rope, and it's a fascial chain that we want open when we're running, right? So as I go here, I'm getting this nice diagonal line. And so go ahead and spend a couple minutes a day practicing this until it feels like natural and normal. Do it both forward and backward. Let your hips shift, let your shoulders shift. Feel that diagonal line. And do this for 2 or 3 minutes a day for a week, and see if you don't feel that movement pattern starting to show up for you when you walk and run.